Vin Diesel was once one of the most buff stars in Hollywood. With his massively trained body, he inspired us especially in the Fast and Furious franchise, but also in other movies like Get It and Guardians of the Galaxy. So of course, many of you want to know, did Vin Diesel ever take performance-enhancing substances, or was he perhaps always natural after all? That's exactly what we're going to tell you in this video. So watch it until the end and learn all about whether Vin Diesel achieved his aesthetic body in his younger years 100% naturally, or with the help of steroids and other anabolic performance boosters. First things first, Vin Diesel is certainly not taking any performance-enhancing substances at the moment. After all, just last year, he was photographed on vacation with a classic dad bod. But that's no wonder. After all, he's already 55 years old. But it is all the more interesting to find out whether he used to take any. Does he look normal at the moment simply because of his old age? Or does it have something to do with the fact that he was perhaps on steroids and other substances in the past and has since ceased taking them? Of course, this can be the case and wouldn't be surprising. After all, Vin Diesel had a great physique in all his movies during his career. And after all, he earned an extremely large amount of money from his films. So why shouldn't he have taken performance-enhancing substances that enabled him to ensure he got the best film roles in Fast and the Furious and other productions? Sure, Vin Diesel never had a similar massive body to his Fast and Furious colleague Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who by the way, is clearly on gear to this day, but was still always extremely well trained with plenty of muscle and a relatively low body fat percentage. And if you look at pictures of him in his prime, you can definitely see some symptoms of substance abuse, such as hair loss, a bubble gut, and 3D shoulders. In his best times, at a height of about 6 feet, he had a weight of about 225 pounds with a fairly low body fat level, which can be achieved naturally, but only by a few people with excellent genetics. That Vin Diesel's genetics are certainly very good is beyond question. Nevertheless, on the whole, there are many indications that he took some steroids during the peak of his career, such as testosterone ethynate and growth hormones, and perhaps also some SARMs and peptides. If it was permanent or every now and then in preparation for his films cannot be ascertained in detail. Be that as it may, we are firmly convinced that Vin Diesel used to take performance-enhancing substances for many years, but no longer takes them due to his health risks and his advanced age. So our verdict is clear. Vin Diesel used to be on gear, but is nowadays natty. That's it again for today. If you liked the video, share it with your friends.